Members of Congress have been pretty harsh on the luxurious travel habits of the companies seeking taxpayer bailouts, but every year hundreds of lawmakers go all over the world on fact-finding trips, often accompanied by their wives. Well, during the winter recess last week, our Matt Mahar found some members of Congress continuing to travel in luxury at your expense, and so are their spouses.
These smartly attired women are going shopping in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Vienna, Austria. They'll be chauffeured from their 5-star luxury hotel and have aides with them at all times. So who are they? They're married to members of the U.S. Congress. That same body of lawmakers that for months has been chastising bailout companies for wasteful executive perks. The congressional wives were in Vienna last week with their husbands, who were attending a two-day conference on global security and the economy. The delegation was headed by Senator Benjamin Cardin, a Democrat from Maryland. And before Vienna, they toured sites and met with officials in Israel and Syria. While members of Congress attend their meetings, what do their spouses do on their European vacation that you're paying for? Well, they sightsee and they shop. Here they are in the heart of Vienna's trendiest shopping district. Aides provide constant security and even help them with their shopping bags. Then they were escorted to a private viewing area to watch the famous Lipizzaner stallions.
What's in there? It's a special group. Special group?
Only 4 senators and 3 House members were on the trip. But instead of traveling on commercial airlines, they flew aboard this luxury military jet, part of a fleet of aircraft that were specially designed by the Air Force so bigwigs in Washington could travel in style.
The bed and the comfort is what allows our senior leaders to conduct the nation's business as soon as they step off onto the tarmac.
The cost to the taxpayer to operate this jet for just 1 week can exceed $1 million. The lawmakers did take 7 aides and a medical doctor with them. But why would they take a jet that could easily accommodate twice as many people? Maybe because only when there are empty seats can the lawmakers' spouses tag along, and they fly for free. But these weren't the only congressional wives we saw in Vienna.
We all face the effects of the worst global economic...
Representative John Tanner, a Democrat from Tennessee, was also at the conference. He led a delegation of 9 U.S. representatives, many of whom also brought their spouses. And believe it or not, they arrived on another Air Force luxury jet. Their trip included stops for meetings in Paris, Brussels, and the Bavarian Alps. But what we wanted to know was, why did so many people have to come, and why did anyone need to bring their wife?
Senator Cardin's press secretary tells us it would not have been more cost-effective to fly commercial airlines, though they don't have exact calculations. And they say the Defense Department determines which aircraft is available. Congressman Tanner's office said lawmakers reimburse the government for the cost of the meals of their spouses. But we've looked, and actual receipts for these trips are not available to the public.